Hi all, welcome to this Team of the Week 5 predictions video. Looks a strong looking Team of the Week, a number of players standing out and making it fairly straightforward, some domestic performances standing out as well. So if you can smash the links, would be awesome. Sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter at @GIsALegend. All the links are down below for publishing the channel and social media links as always. And just to say that with this being the international break, that a number of players from same nations and clubs may feature. So Kasper Schmeichel is our goalkeeping choice for number 1. He made 5 saves and a clean sheet in the Denmark-Switzerland game that they won 1-0, and looks a nice looking card actually. 85 rated. And our second choice is Gundogan. He made 4 saves and a clean sheet in the game that we are focusing on, which is the Albania one, but he made 9 saves and very impressive performance in the result against France, which was 1-1. But Payatov is the only other goalkeeper that I've seen that kind of stands out, and then there's a dude for in the Spanish second tier or something. I think it was quite impressive. But goalkeeping wise, gold wise, Schmeichel and Gundogan kind of deserved their spots, Payatov really being the only other candidate from this week. On to defenders, we have Hinteregger. He got a goal and he got a 3 in the Austrian rating system. I had to do a lot of digging to make sure I was happy enough. So he's got quite a standard rating, but defensive wise it's pretty tight this week. It's quite a struggle. Digney got a clean sheet and a 7 on keep. A 7's very strong for a defender, so I'm quite confident about that, and that's what Poloy got last week. And Digney was consistent across the board, and Bonucci got 1 assist and a clean sheet. Bernardeschi got a goal in the game, but because Bonucci is a defender and with the lack of standout options in defence, Bonucci for me gets the nod. Our shouts could be Ali Adnan, but he came off the bench to score a penalty and keeping a clean sheet for Iraq, but it was 20 minutes or 30 minutes he played. And you could consider Bravek for Czech Republic, and you can also consider not much else really, Danielsson of Sweden. That kind of just sums up. Then you could also actually have Yoshida and Nagatomo from Japan, but I'll explain why I don't have them. In midfield we have Gini Wijnaldum. He got 2 goals in the victory for Holland, Netherlands even, and Netherlands were very impressive over the 2 game days. Wijnaldum scored the 2 goals against Belarus, one of them being very impressive. Cheryshev 2 goals, 2 assists for his result against Cyprus. They ran riot, winning 5-0. They were impressive in the Scotland game, but no one that played well in that game, except for Zika, I think it was centre back, is the only one that was in FIFA, so you kind of had to work with Cheryshev. Gundogan got 2 goals, 1 assist and a 2 on kicker for the result against Estonia. Gnabry got a 1 goal, 1 assist in the 2-2 friendly with and a 2 on kicker against Argentina. And Miroslav Pjanic, who has been on the cusp of a Team of the Week for about every week so far this FIFA, he got 2 goals for Bosnia in their victory, and looks finally set for an inform. So looking at that midfield, not too bad, and Gundogan goes to left mid by the way. Then other mids, we have Ito. He got a hat-trick of assists for Japan as they ran riot 7-0 or something, so it was an absolute behemoth scoreline, 6-7-0. But Ito's hat-trick of assists was in the first half. Lozano 1 goal, 2 assists for Mexico as they won 5-1 against Bermuda. He played left wing, so if you've got his 1 to watch card, that is maybe, if you've that right sided option, that will get the boost, but his inform will be a left wing. Malinowski got 2 goals for Ukraine in their Thursday night game. They obviously played tonight against Portugal and won 2-1, but it's the earlier game, the first game is of focus. John McGinn got a hat-trick for Scotland as they destroyed San Marino 6-0, and that was a first half hat-trick, so nice and easy, straightforward for him. But you could also consider Findlay, the centre back. He got 1 goal, 1 assist, and Weston McKennie got a hat-trick and an assist. There's talk of some saying he could get a record breaker. I don't know how, but I would imagine an inform regardless. And I would say McKennie and McGinn look quite nice 81s. Same for Lewandowski, to be honest. They look pretty usable cards even at this stage of FIFA. I wouldn't mind them at all being packed in any shape or form. But in terms of our midfielders, you've got Mbarba for 2 assists, Grosicki for 2 assists, Siri for 2 goals, Larsson for 2 goals, as I said, Bernardeschi for a goal, Elmas for 2 goals, Tielemans for 1 goal, 1 assist, Nasser Chadli for 1 goal. So there's not too, like, Belgium deserve an inform somewhere. My fear is, could Tielemans sneak in over, say, like an Ito, for example. Then first set of forwards, we've got German Cano. He got a hat-trick for independent meddling. I nearly missed this game. I went back on it as well just to be sure. That was like one of these league games that you easily miss. I think it was because I looked at the wrong set of fixtures, that's how I missed it initially. But German Cano hat-trick for him. One of the domestic options, Depay got 2 goals in Holland's 3-1 victory over Northern Ireland, coming from behind. Lewandowski a hat-trick and 2 assists over 2 games. He got a hat-trick in the Latvia game to win 3-0, and then 2 assists in the second result, which kind of cemented Poland, I think, going through to the Euros. And Harry Kane in the Bulgaria game tonight, he got a goal and a hat-trick of assists. Barkley got 2 goals, 1 assist, and same for Sterling. But I think they're going to go for Harry Kane just because 4 goal contributions in a game is very tough to ignore. And that's quite a theme this week, with, as you've seen, with McKennie, Cheryshev, and now Kane. There's like multiple players are getting 4 goal contributions. You shouldn't really be ignoring them. But Sterling or Barkley, as I said, strong shoots as well. But I would say personally, Cano, I feel pretty confident about because it's a domestic game and he's a gold. Depay could easily be dropped for someone else. Like, I would say an Al-Soma, maybe, if anything, like an Al-Soma or Heung-min Son or Lukaku, or even a Pekovic for that matter, actually, those type of players. And other forwards we have covered for this week, we've got Yang Zhu. He got 4 goals in his China ran right against Guam. Alan Kardec got 4 goals for his team in the Chinese Super League. They won 4-1. He got all 4 goals, 1 was a penalty, but he should still do more than enough. Jamie McLaren got a hat-trick for Australia as they destroyed Nepal. Nicky Maynard got a hat, 1 assist for Mansfield as they ran right 6-1 against Oldham. And then Kim Shin-wook got himself 4 goals for South Korea as they ran right in their international victory as well. So a lot of 4 goal contributions. As we've said, we've got McKennie, Cheryshev, Kim Shin-wook, Maynard, Alan Kardec, Yang Zhu and Kane, so pretty comfortable with that. In terms of top possibles, I've went through quite a few, but I'll go through them all again just so you know where we're standing. Usually I would have it in, but just due to time constraints this weekend tonight, I've just kind of been struggling, and I've not got the full image as well, so I apologise for that. Mbarba for 2 assists, Louis Leo, Sao Tome and Principe striker, he got 3 goals over 2 legs. Very impressive performance. If he'd got a hat-trick I would have probably put him in. Lukaku 2 goals, 1 assist for 1 to watch folk. Gnabry 1 goal, 1 assist and a 2 on kicker. Grosicki 2 assists, Pekovic 2 goals, Yoshida and Nagatomo 1 goal, clean sheet in their respective games for Japan. Son 2 goals, 1 assist, but that's where Kim Shin-wook comes in. Adnan 1 goal and a clean sheet coming off the bench. Siri and Larsson for 2 goals, Danielson 1 goal on a clean sheet, Bernardeschi 1 goal, Elmas 2 goals, Tielemans 1 goal, 1 assist, Chadli 1 goal, Hazard 2 assists, Al-Soma 2 goals. Then Mohamedi, an Iranian midfielder, got a goal and a clean sheet, and Brabek got himself 1 goal. So all in all, for team of the week 5, I would say pretty strong. Big question is obviously from like Japan and even say a Korean perspective, or even the defensive perspective, who could legitimately sneak in. So it's going to be fun and games. I feel we could get a good scoring week looking at it, so we'll see how that fares off for the Football Predictions League. As always, folks, let me know in the comments down below, is there anyone else I may have missed at all? Smash likes as always, sub to the channel if you're new, follow me on Twitter, GsLegend, and I will catch you all later.